You are about to make your next Aldi trip stop. Not because Aldi is the wrong store. Aldi is almost certainly the right store for every senior reading this right now. But there is a version of Aldi that most shoppers never access. A layer of strategy, timing intelligence, and product knowledge sitting directly underneath the surface of every ordinary trip that transforms the experience from good into genuinely extraordinary. You are one video away from never shopping Aldi the same way again. Here is everything you need to know before you walk through those doors. 10. You are shopping on the wrong day. If you are not shopping at Aldi on Wednesday morning, you are not shopping at Aldi at its best. You are shopping at what is left after the people who know about Wednesday morning have already been through. The Aldi weekly cycle resets on Wednesday. New weekly ad prices activate. New finds arrive on the floor. The store is fully restocked from overnight preparation. Every markdown cycle has been freshly assessed. Every category in the store is at its most complete, its most competitively priced, and its most fully stocked at the moment the doors open Wednesday morning. By Thursday, popular finds items are gone. By Friday, the best markdown picks have been claimed. By Saturday and Sunday, when the majority of casual shoppers arrive, the store looks nothing like it did Wednesday morning. The shelves tell a story of what was there, rather than what is there now. The first Wednesday of each month amplifies everything further. The largest finds rotations transition. Monthly deal cycles activate simultaneously with weekly ad pricing. The most significant health items, kitchen appliances, seasonal products, and anticipated annual returns all land on this specific morning in greater quantities and broader selections than any subsequent Wednesday carries. Former employees who shopped their own store's first Wednesday morning window describe it as a qualitatively different experience from any other shopping day in the month. A former Aldi manager said, "The customers who showed up first Wednesday before 9 got everything they came for and left before the rush arrived. Every single time, without exception. Those customers understood what kind of store they were shopping at." You have been shopping on the wrong day. What is coming next reveals something equally important that happens before you even enter the parking lot. And skipping this step is costing you real money on every single trip. 9. You are leaving the app at home. The Aldi app is the most underutilized money-saving tool in discount retail, and the gap between what it offers and what the average senior extracts from it represents a consistent weekly overpayment that compounds into hundreds of dollars annually. The digital coupon stacking capability is the function that most seniors miss entirely. The app carries manufacturer coupons that can be combined with Aldi store coupons on the same item, layered on top of whatever sale price is currently running in the weekly ad. The three-layer combination on qualifying items produces final prices that former employees at the register describe as genuinely startling to observe, particularly on personal care items, cleaning products, and packaged food staples that appear in the weekly ad while app coupons are simultaneously available. The app's barcode scanner adds a second dimension of value that experienced shoppers use systematically throughout every visit. Scanning any product before it goes into the cart reveals the current system price, including any markdown or clearance designation that has been applied in the system but not yet reflected on the physical shelf tag. Items marked down in the system but still showing original prices on their shelf tags display the lower price when scanned through the app, delivering savings that the customer who reads only shelf tags never accesses. The weekly ad preview allows seniors to plan entire shopping trips from home the night before, building a list around what is actually on sale, setting a realistic budget before arriving, identifying the stack opportunities where sale prices coincide with available coupons for maximum combined discount. Download the app, spend 15 minutes learning the coupon stacking system, activate the barcode scanner on your next visit. The return on that 15-minute investment compounds across every Aldi trip you make for the rest of your shopping life. The app is free. The savings are real. What is coming next is something that happens inside the store that most seniors walk directly past without any awareness of how much value is sitting right there waiting to be claimed. 8. You are walking past the markdown section. Every Aldi store has a markdown section. Not every senior knows where it is. Not every senior who knows it exists checks it consistently. And the seniors who skip it are routinely walking past the single best per dollar value opportunity in the entire store. The markdown section contains products approaching their sell-by date, packaged goods with minor cosmetic damage, and overstocked items that Aldi needs to move quickly before rotation or spoilage makes them unviable. Everything in this section is discounted, often dramatically. Produce that is perfectly edible but 1 to 2 days from its sell-by date. Bakery items fresh today that need to move today. Canned goods with slightly dented outer packaging. Proteins marked down 30 to 50% that are entirely suitable for same-day cooking or immediate freezing. The location varies by store. Former employees recommend asking a staff member on your next visit to identify where the markdown section lives in your specific location. Once you know, checking it takes 10 seconds at the start of every trip, a 10-second habit that produces meaningful savings on a significant percentage of weekly visits. One former employee described a regular customer who checked the markdown section before every single visit. She came in twice a week and always went straight to the markdown section before touching a regular shelf. Some days there was nothing remarkable. Other days she found things she was going to buy at full price, marked down by half. She told me once it was the most reliable 10 seconds in her entire weekly routine. Check the markdown section first, every visit, without exception. The markdown section is hiding in plain sight. But what is coming next is something that former employees say generates more genuine customer transformation than any other piece of Aldi knowledge, because it involves a guarantee that most seniors are using at about 10% of its actual power. 7. You are misunderstanding the Twice as Nice guarantee. The Twice as Nice guarantee provides a full refund and a free replacement for any unsatisfactory Aldi store brand product for any reason. Most seniors understand this as a safety net for when something goes wrong. Former employees who fully understand its application describe it as something considerably more valuable than that narrow interpretation allows. The guarantee converts every unfamiliar Aldi product into a zero-risk experiment. Every product whose quality you have been uncertain about. Every category you have been hesitant to explore because the plain packaging did not inspire confidence. Every item that looked interesting but whose uncertainty felt like a financial risk on a fixed income budget. Under the Twice as Nice guarantee, none of those hesitations have a financial basis. The worst possible outcome of trying any unfamiliar Aldi store brand product is ending up with your money back and a replacement product. There is no financial downside. The uncertainty that has kept you buying the same familiar items on every visit while walking past dozens of products you would have loved is an uncertainty the guarantee already resolved in your favor. Former employees who processed guarantee returns describe them as the most friction-free customer service interactions in any retail context. No interrogation, no skepticism, no requirement to explain or justify. The training is explicit and consistent. Accept the return, process the refund, provide the replacement, and do all of it simply. One former employee said, "The seniors who used the guarantee were never the difficult customers. They were the ones who had tried something honestly and come back as the policy intended. The ones who never used it were absorbing losses they did not have to absorb and staying in a narrow product range that did not represent a fraction of what the store could do for them. Use the guarantee. Use it on every visit. Use it to explore the entire store rather than the corner of it that familiarity has confined you to." That was the guarantee reframed entirely. What is coming next involves something that most seniors do not know exists, and that former employees describe as the most significant sourcing intelligence available to any Aldi shopper. 6. You don't know what is actually inside the packaging. The plain packaging that Aldi uses across its store brand product range creates a quality impression problem that conventional grocery store conditioning has installed in the minds of most shoppers, and that costs Aldi customers real money in the form of unnecessary name brand purchases made at competing stores. Here is what the plain packaging conceals. A significant number of Aldi store brand products are manufactured in the same facilities as the name brand alternatives that sell for significantly more at conventional grocery stores. Same equipment, same quality control standards, sometimes the same recipe, different label, different price. The evidence for this is not speculation. The manufacturer barcodes and facility codes appearing on Aldi packaging, visible on the back and bottom of products for anyone who examines them, have been matched by dedicated researchers using the GS1 Company database, a free publicly accessible tool to the production facilities of major national brands across dairy, canned goods, frozen vegetables, cereals, and packaged snacks. When a senior reaches past the Aldi Greek yogurt to buy a premium branded alternative at a conventional store down the street, they may be choosing between two products that left the same facility on the same day in different packaging. The choice costs them real money and delivers no quality advantage. The practical application is straightforward. Examine the back of packaging on your regular Aldi purchases for secondary manufacturer barcodes. Enter those numbers into the free GS1 database online. Review the manufacturer name that appears. Compare with name brands you have been buying elsewhere. What you find through this process will change how you shop permanently. Former employees who came from food manufacturing backgrounds describe stopping all name brand purchases for their own households within weeks of starting at Aldi, not through loyalty to their employer, but through direct knowledge of where the products were coming from. The plain packaging is not a compromise signal. In many cases, it is a quality confirmation for anyone who knows how to read what the back of the package is saying. Before we continue, if what you are hearing is already reshaping how you think about your next Aldi trip, hit that like button right now and subscribe. Every week, we bring you the Aldi intelligence that transforms ordinary shopping trips into something genuinely extraordinary. One tap on like and one on subscribe. Do it right now, because what is coming next reveals something about the Aldi meat case that former employees describe as the most financially impactful single piece of timing knowledge available to any senior who buys protein at this store. 5. You are buying protein at the wrong time. The fresh meat markdown cycle at Aldi is the most consistently valuable and least publicized deal window in the store, and it is operating on a predictable schedule at your specific store right now without any announcement, any signage, or any indication visible to the customer who does not already know it is there. Fresh meat approaching its sell-by date is marked down 30 to 50% on a timeline tied directly to the delivery cycle. The markdown does not reflect quality degradation. Meat 1 to 2 days before its sell-by date is entirely fresh, entirely safe for same-day cooking, and entirely suitable for immediate freezing at full nutritional value. The reduction reflects timing rather than quality, and timing is something that a prepared shopper can work with. The schedule is predictable because delivery days are consistent week to week at each location. The markdown window opens 1 to 2 days after the primary meat delivery, typically in the late morning before the lunch period traffic begins. Former employees who understood this schedule and shopped their own store's markdown window describe buying their family's entire weekly protein budget almost exclusively through marked-down product and reducing annual protein spending by amounts that made the initial question worth asking every subsequent week. The access mechanism is a single direct question to any willing staff member. When do meat markdowns typically happen at this store? Former employees confirm that honest, helpful answers are provided in the majority of cases when the question is asked politely and directly. One former employee said, "The markdown timing was not a secret. It was just something nobody ever thought to ask about. The customers who asked got great deals every single week. The customers who never asked paid full price for the same cuts the day before the markdown appeared." Ask the question on your next visit. Know the window. Show up during it. The meat case on markdown day is a categorically different shopping experience from the meat case at any other time of the week. That was protein savings unlocked with a single question. What is coming next is something that operates at the register, and that former employees describe as one of the most consistently overlooked free money opportunities in the entire store. 4. You are not watching the register screen. The Aldi price accuracy guarantee obligates the store to honor the shelf price when a discrepancy exists between what the shelf tag displays and what the register charges. Former employees confirm this policy is enforced consistently and produces free items for customers who claim it. The Wednesday morning window between store opening and approximately noon is when price discrepancies are most prevalent. Overnight staff update physical shelf tags during the weekly reset. The register system syncs through a separate process that does not always complete instantaneously. The gap between shelf price and system price during this window is real, affects multiple products on any given Wednesday morning, and is resolved in the customer's favor through the price accuracy guarantee for every customer paying attention to the register screen. The customers who benefit are the ones who know their shelf prices before reaching the register and compare those prices against the screen as each item scans. The comparison requires no additional time. It requires only the attention that most customers redirect to their phones during the scanning process. Former employees working Wednesday morning shifts describe identifying system-to-shelf discrepancies regularly during this window. The protocol is clear and consistently applied. If a customer identifies the discrepancy, the item is provided at the shelf price. What the protocol does not require is that employees proactively flag every discrepancy for every customer. The free item that results from catching a price accuracy discrepancy is not a windfall or an unusual event for prepared Wednesday morning shoppers. It is a recurring feature of shopping Aldi at the moment when the value proposition is at its maximum, and the pricing system has not yet fully caught up with the shelf tags that overnight staff spent hours updating. Watch the screen. Know your prices. The guarantee pays out to the attentive. What is coming next is the single most important structural insight about Aldi that will make everything on this list make complete sense. 3. You are thinking about Aldi the wrong way. Every frustration a senior has ever experienced at Aldi, every mild inconvenience, every moment of mild annoyance about a cart quarter or a forgotten bag or a limited selection or a fast-moving cashier, is a frustration that disappears permanently once the fundamental nature of the store is understood correctly. Aldi is not a conventional grocery store that happens to have lower prices. It is a partnership model where the customer's specific behaviors generate specific cost reductions that are passed directly back through the pricing structure with mathematical precision. The quarter cart system eliminates an entire labor category from the operational cost structure. The bring your own bag policy eliminates a supply cost. The limited selection eliminates procurement complexity. The plain packaging eliminates marketing overhead. The fast checkout without bagging assistance eliminates a staffing requirement. Every single unusual thing about Aldi is a cost line eliminated from the operational budget, and every cost line eliminated becomes a price reduction on the shelf. When a senior returns the cart, they are not doing Aldi a favor. They are contributing to the mechanism that keeps protein prices lower than any competitor. When they bring organized bags, they are participating in the checkout efficiency that makes Aldi's labor costs lower than any conventional store. When they accept the limited selection, they are receiving the benefit of curation performed on their behalf, eliminating the decision fatigue that 30 pasta sauce options impose, without delivering any quality advantage the single curated option does not already provide. The seniors who understand this partnership do not experience the cart as an inconvenience. They experience it as a direct deposit into their own grocery budget. They do not experience the limited selection as a shortage. They experience it as quality assurance performed on their behalf. They do not experience the plain packaging as a compromise. They experience it as an absence of marketing overhead in the price they paid. One former long-term Aldi employee described the transformation she observed in regular customers who made this conceptual shift. There was always a moment when certain customers stopped being frustrated by Aldi and started being grateful for it. Their whole relationship with the store changed. They became the ones who showed up Wednesday morning, knew the markdown schedule, used the app, used the guarantee, asked about backstock, and left with more value per dollar than any shopper at any other store in the area. They had understood the partnership, and the partnership pays very well for the people who work with it. That is the reframe that makes everything else on this list coherent. The store is not working on you. It is working with you. The only requirement is understanding what you are working with. Understanding the model delivers massive ongoing value. What is coming at number 2 is the application of that understanding to the single most powerful monthly shopping event in the entire Aldi calendar. 2. You are missing the most valuable shopping window of every month. The first Wednesday of each month before 9 in the morning is the convergence point of every advantage Aldi offers simultaneously, and it is the window that former employees most consistently describe as the one they treated as a personal standing appointment throughout their employment. New weekly ad prices activate. The month's largest finds rotation transitions. Monthly deal cycles layer additional promotions on top of weekly pricing. The overnight restocking team has finished. Every category is at its freshest, its most complete, and its most competitively priced at exactly the moment when the first arrivals have uncontested access to all of it. The price accuracy guarantee opportunity is widest during this window as the register system catches up to overnight shelf tag changes. The markdown section has been freshly assessed with the new week's product evaluation. Backstock from the monthly delivery transition is most likely to be available for customers who ask about it before the floor placement cycle brings it out to the regular shelves. Former employees describe regulars who never missed a first Wednesday morning window as the customers who consistently got everything they came for, while other shoppers spent subsequent days asking about items that were already gone. These were not lucky shoppers. They were prepared ones who had understood what the store offered and had structured their monthly schedule to access it at the moment of maximum availability. The compound annual effect of 12 first Wednesday morning visits, planned, prepared, with the weekly ad reviewed the night before, app coupons preloaded, markdown section checked first, barcode scanner ready, register screen monitored, all of it applied at the moment of maximum weekly value, is an annual saving that represents the difference between shopping Aldi adequately and shopping it masterfully. 12 mornings per year. The return on those 12 mornings applied with the knowledge this script has provided, is the difference between the Aldi most seniors experience and the Aldi the most informed seniors have always had access to. One final point remaining, and it is the one that brings everything together in a way that makes every piece of knowledge on this list permanently actionable. 1. The seniors who win at Aldi do one thing differently. Everything on this list is a tactic, a timing window, a pricing mechanism, a guarantee application, a sourcing intelligence. Each one individually delivers savings. Together, they deliver something larger than the sum of their individual parts. But the seniors who apply all of them consistently do one thing that makes the application possible. They treat Aldi as a system to understand rather than a store to visit. A store visit is passive. You arrive, you browse, you select, you pay, you leave. The store's design, pricing architecture, and operational model work on you throughout that process in ways you may or may not be aware of. A system interaction is active. You arrive knowing what day it is and why that matters. You have reviewed the weekly ad and built a targeted list. The app is loaded with clipped coupons and the barcode scanner is ready. You check the markdown section before any regular shelf. You know when the Meet Markdown window opens at your specific store. You watch the register screen as each item scans. When a shelf is empty, you ask about backstock rather than accepting the empty shelf as the complete answer. When a product disappoints, you use the guarantee without hesitation or guilt. The difference between those two Aldi experiences, across 52 visits per year, every year, is the difference between leaving money on the shelf and claiming every dollar of value the store makes available to the shoppers willing to understand how it works. Former employees who watched thousands of shoppers move through the store across their years of employment describe a clear and consistent distinction between the two types. The customers who were working with the system were calmer, faster, more satisfied, and consistently paid less for more than the customers who were working against it without knowing that was what they were doing. You now know what the employees always knew. The system is learnable, the application is consistent, the return is real, measurable, and available starting from your very next Wednesday morning visit. Stop shopping at Aldi without this knowledge. Start shopping it with everything this script has given you. The store you walk into next Wednesday is the same store it has always been. What is different is you. If this changed how you are going to approach every Aldi trip from this point forward, hit that like button right now and subscribe. Every week, we bring you the Aldi intelligence, the product knowledge, and the shopping strategies that transform ordinary visits into something the average shopper has never experienced, and the informed shopper accesses every single time. The next video is already on screen. We are counting down 10 new Aldi finds you must see in May 2026. Every one of them arriving this month at prices generating the kind of shelf-clearing urgency that makes knowing about them before Wednesday morning the difference between getting one and hearing about what you missed. You will not want to miss a single entry.